One of the most valuable pieces of outdoor gear for my dogs is the Ruffwear Float Coat. I've owned 3 generations of this dog-specific life jacket and have had all 4 of my dogs put it to the test while canoeing, swimming, boating, sailing, and my favorite activity, stand-up paddleboarding. The Ruffwear Float Coat is a must-have piece of dog gear that benefits both your dog and you. Here are 10 reasons why, with some tips since using the first edition in 2015. Number 1, it's highly buoyant. My German Shepherds weigh between 85 to over 100 pounds, and the float coat never had an issue keeping any of them afloat, regardless of their swimming ability or confidence. The strategically placed foam panels help keep them in a natural swimming position and keep them comfortable when you're lifting them out of the water, which brings me to number 2, the handle. The handle is my favorite feature as it's so helpful for hauling your now heavier when wet beast of a dog out of the water, especially when you're on a sup, in a canoe, or a boat. Number 3, the Streamlined design. The open armholes and cut of the jacket doesn't get in the way whether they're running on the beach or swimming in the water. Humans don't even like bulky life jackets that cut into their arms while they're paddling, so you want a life jacket that your dog will get excited about wearing. Number 4, the telescoping neck part and the buckles along the belly are adjustable and don't shift around when wet, reducing the chances of your dog slipping out. Rex, Zoe, Grizzly, and the late Rambo all wore a large. If your dog is in between sizes, the Ruffwear website recommends choosing the smaller size. Number 5, it's easy to put on and take off. Number 6, there's a clip-in point for attaching the leash when walking them to and from the water. Number 7, there's a tab for attaching a light on them, which I highly recommend if you're on water during dusk or dawn. Number 8, they are colorful life jackets with reflective trim to increase visibility. Number 9, easy to wash, and it doesn't stink like some life jackets eventually do. Always rinse them off after every use. Number 10, the float coat improves your dog's confidence and comfort in the water, and also gets them more excited. Rambo and Grizzly, my most giant dogs, were not fans of the water. The float coat gave Rambo and Grizzly more confidence and comfort in the water by keeping them afloat, so they didn't have to struggle as much to stay above the water, especially as an aging dog or a dog with joint issues. If your dog needs an incentive to get in the water, a floating toy can get them to dive right in. I highly recommend the Ruffwear Lunker, especially if you prefer to throw a dog toy this way, or the hydroplane, which is my favorite if you prefer to throw a toy more frisbee style. And I love the hydroplane because of this. If you're looking for a small business to purchase the float coat, lunker, hydroplane, or any other Ruffwear gear, seesawyerrun is my go-to dog gear store in Ontario with free shipping options across Canada. Owned by Chris and Marissa, 2 truly outdoorsy souls who adventure all the time with Sawyer. While Rex and Zoe are natural swimmers who don't hesitate to jump off the boat or swim in waves, I still put the float coat on them. It helps make them more visible just in case they get tired, and it helps me get them back on my board or boat. We emphasize the importance of wearing a life jacket to prevent drowning for humans, and I think it's essential that we also think about our furry friends. Whether your dog likes the water or isn't quite sure about it just yet, I highly recommend the Ruffwear Float Coat dog life jacket to keep your pup safe, confident, and comfortable whenever and however way you get out there on the water.